Kidney cleanse, 5 bedtime drinks you must have, and 3 you should never touch. What you drink before bed tonight could determine whether you wake up with healthier kidneys tomorrow or inch closer to that 3 times a week dialysis chair that nobody talks about until it's too late. 1 in 7 adults is walking around with chronic kidney disease, or CKD for short, right now. Most have no idea. A 2023 study found that poor sleep quality increases CKD risk by a staggering 86%. The damage happens silently, like rust forming on pipes. By the time you feel thirsty all the time, or notice swelling in your ankles, or see foam in the toilet bowl, your kidneys may have already lost 90% of their function. The good news? Your evening routine holds more power than you think. Tonight, while you sleep, your kidneys will filter about 180 liters of blood. What if you could make their job easier? What if a simple bedtime drink could be the difference between kidney cleanse and kidney failure? That's exactly what we're exploring today. 5 drinks that work with your body's natural overnight repair cycle. 3 drinks that you should never touch for the sake of your kidneys. No expensive supplements, no complicated protocols, just real ingredients creating real protection while you sleep. Because the choice isn't just what you sip before bed. It's whether you wake up stronger or closer to dialysis. Just so you know, everything in this video is carefully researched and put together by real people, double-checked by actual experts, and kept bias-free. 5 bedtime drinks you must have to cleanse your kidneys. 5. Tart cherry juice. While you were dreaming, this ruby red elixir was quietly performing kidney cleanse magic your body desperately needed. Tart cherry juice contains natural melatonin, about 0.135 micrograms per 100 grams. That might sound tiny, but it's precisely what your kidneys have been missing. Your kidneys follow their own internal clock, just like you do. They have peak hours in the morning and rest periods at night. But here's the problem. Nearly 50% of people with CKD have disrupted kidney rhythms. Their internal rest schedule gets scrambled. In other words, when you sleep better, you're actually restoring your kidney's natural circadian rhythm. Studies show tart cherry juice increases sleep time by 25 to 84 minutes and raises urinary melatonin metabolites by 17%. And when your kidneys get proper melatonin signals, they shift into their specialized nighttime mode. Filtration slows down. Cellular repair kicks into high gear. The deep cleanse begins. Here's how to make this kidney-loving drink. Choose pure tart cherry concentrate, not the cocktail versions loaded with sugar that can actually stress your kidneys. Enjoy 8 ounces of juice or 2 tablespoons of concentrate mixed with water, 1 to 2 hours before bed. Look for cherries that are plump and bright with fresh green stems. And here's something important. When you're preparing fresh tart cherries, always remove the pits. They contain compounds that can turn toxic in your body, the last thing kidneys need. Start with smaller amounts if you're new to this. Some people find 4 ounces works just as well as 8. Your kidneys will thank you either way. But what if you prefer something citrusy? Something that works like nature's own kidney stone prevention system? That's coming up next. 4. Lemon water. Lemon juice contains citric acid and hydroxycitrate, compounds that prevent minerals from clumping together into those excruciating stones that can damage kidney function permanently. But this bedtime kidney cleanser does more than prevent stones. The vitamin C acts like tiny bodyguards, protecting your kidney cells from daily toxin assault. The potassium helps balance sodium levels, supporting healthy blood pressure. Remember, high blood pressure is the number 2 cause of dialysis dependency. Here's your go-to recipe for a gentle kidney detox before bed. Squeeze half a fresh lemon into 8 ounces of warm, not hot water. Your digestive system slows down in the evening, so warm water is exactly what you want for restful sleep. Cold liquids can shock your system awake. Warm liquids are like a gentle hug for your internal organs. Add a small drizzle of honey if the tartness bothers you, but keep it minimal. Drink it about an hour before bed, giving your body time to digest and prevent acid reflux. A few gentle reminders. If you deal with heartburn, lemon might not be your evening friend. And always use a straw or rinse with plain water afterward. That citric acid can be tough on tooth enamel over time. If you want to supercharge this kidney cleanser, try adding a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. Research shows this combination can improve absorption. Ready for something that doesn't just help your kidneys detox, but actually helps them communicate better with your nervous system? This next drink has been soothing people to sleep for thousands of years. And hey, if this feels helpful so far, let us know you're out there by tapping that like button. It tells us to keep making content just like this. 3. Chamomile tea. You know that feeling when you're genuinely worried about something, but then someone sits with you, listens, and somehow everything feels manageable again? That's chamomile tea for your kidneys. It doesn't just mask problems, it actually helps solve them. Most people think of chamomile as a simple sleep aid. Drink it, feel drowsy, fall asleep. But recent research reveals something far more interesting for anyone worried about kidney health. Chamomile contains anti-inflammatory compounds called flavonoids and phenolic acids that actively reduce the oxidative stress constantly attacking kidney cells. Even better, studies show chamomile can help lower serum urea levels, a key marker that tells doctors how well your kidneys are filtering waste. When those numbers improve, you're literally moving away from dialysis territory. In one small study, people with diabetes who drank chamomile tea twice daily for 4 weeks had better blood sugar levels and improved kidney function. To make this kidney-protecting nightcap, you have several delicious options. For the classic approach, steep 1 tea bag or 2 to 3 teaspoons of dried flowers in hot, not boiling water for 5 to 7 minutes. For an extra kidney boost, add a dash of cinnamon after steeping. Cinnamon contains compounds that support blood sugar control, and stable blood sugar means less stress on your kidneys overnight. Drink your chamomile about an hour before bed. That gives your body time to absorb the beneficial compounds while ensuring you won't be making midnight bathroom trips. Quick safety note: skip this if you're allergic to ragweed or chrysanthemums, or if you take blood-thinning medications. Chamomile can interact with certain drugs. Try lavender or lemon balm tea instead. They offer similar calming effects with different safety profiles. But what if you want something with more warming power? That's next, and it tastes like liquid gold. 2. Ginger tea. Ginger's active compounds, gingerol, shogaols, and zingerone, work like a specialized cleanup crew, reducing the inflammation that slowly destroys kidney function. In a 2015 clinical trial, researchers gave 1 gram of ginger daily to 36 people undergoing peritoneal dialysis. After 10 weeks, those taking ginger saw their fasting blood sugar drop by 20%. That's crucial because diabetes is the leading cause of kidney failure. But ginger didn't stop there. It also improved blood lipid levels and helped normalize blood pressure, creating a triple layer of kidney protection. But the bedtime benefits go beyond inflammation control. Ginger naturally boosts circulation, helping oxygen-rich blood reach your kidneys throughout the night. It settles digestive upset common in people with kidney issues and can ease the nausea that often accompanies declining kidney function. Research shows ginger may help people on dialysis by reducing levels of waste products like urea and creatinine, suggesting it can modestly improve kidney function even in advanced cases. You have 2 delicious options for a nighttime kidney refreshing experience. For ginger tea, steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of fresh grated ginger in hot water for 10 minutes. Add a squeeze of lemon and honey to taste. The lemon provides additional citrates for kidney stone prevention. For ginger milk, perfect for those who find straight ginger too intense, warm 1 cup of milk with half a teaspoon of fresh grated ginger, a pinch of cinnamon, and honey. The milk provides additional calcium, while the ginger performs its kidney protecting work. Drink either version about an hour before bed. Start with smaller amounts if you're ginger sensitive. Some people find it mildly stimulating initially, though most adjust quickly. Important note: if you're taking blood thinners, check with your doctor first. Ginger can amplify their effects, which isn't necessarily dangerous, but does require monitoring. Curious about the science behind it all? We've linked the studies that support everything we've shared. You'll find them down in the description box. 1. Parsley tea. That bright green herb you sprinkle on your dinner plate could be one of the greatest kidney cleansers sitting in your refrigerator right now. Parsley isn't just a garnish. It's what herbalists call a potassium-sparing diuretic, meaning it helps your kidneys flush out toxins and prevent stone formation without depleting the essential minerals your body needs. A 2009 study published in the Brazilian Journal of Pharmacognosy found that parsley extract significantly increased urinary flow and boosted sodium and potassium excretion in rats, while actually lowering blood pressure. These effects help take workload off struggling kidneys and support natural cleanse processes. Making this backyard medicine is simple. Wash and chop a small handful of fresh parsley, then boil it in 2 cups of water for 10 minutes. For dried parsley, use 2 teaspoons steeped in boiling water for the same time. Strain, cool slightly, and drink 1 cup 30 to 60 minutes before bed. You can enhance the flavor with lemon juice for additional citrates, or add a teaspoon of honey if the taste seems too intense. Wrap fresh parsley in a damp paper towel and store it in a closed container in the refrigerator. It stays potent for up to a week this way. But, and this is absolutely critical, avoid parsley tea if you're pregnant. Parsley can stimulate uterine contractions, which could increase miscarriage risk. Also, people with CKD should use caution. While parsley helps those prone to urinary tract infections, or UTIs for short, or kidney stones, it's not recommended for advanced CKD patients whose kidneys can't handle increased mineral processing. If you're taking heart medications or have been told to monitor potassium levels, check with your doctor before making parsley tea a regular habit. This herb is powerful enough to affect electrolyte balance. For those who can't tolerate parsley, try dandelion leaf tea or nettle tea instead. Both offer similar gentle diuretic effects with slightly different mineral profiles. So there you have it, 5 bedtime drinks that could help with kidneys cleanse while you sleep. But what about the drinks that sabotage everything your kidneys are trying to accomplish overnight? The ones that turn your evening routine into a kidney-damaging disaster? That's what we're covering next. Because knowing what to avoid might be even more important than knowing what to drink. 3 bedtime drinks you should never touch if you want to cleanse your kidneys. 3. Sugary drinks. It's 9 p.m., you're settling in to watch your favorite show, and you reach for that ice-cold soda, sweet tea, or fruit punch sitting in the fridge. It tastes like comfort, like a sweet reward for a long day. But the not-so-sweet truth is, that single glass might be doing more damage to your kidneys than a lifetime of healthy habits can repair. Sugary drinks are strongly linked to weight gain and type 2 diabetes, both major drivers of kidney disease that lead straight to dialysis. These beverages don't make you feel full, so they add what nutritionists call empty calories. Studies consistently show people who drink sugary beverages regularly have a much higher risk of obesity and metabolic syndrome. Over time, this creates the perfect conditions for diabetic kidney disease, where excess blood sugar literally damages the tiny filters in your kidneys. But the diabetes connection is just one way sugary drinks destroy kidney function. When you consume these drinks before bed, you're creating a metabolic nightmare. The sugar spikes your blood glucose when your body should be winding down. This forces your kidneys to work overtime filtering excess glucose instead of performing the gentle cellular cleanse they desperately need during sleep. Here's what most people don't realize about nighttime sugar consumption. It dehydrates you. Ever notice how sugary drinks can actually make you thirstier? That's your body trying to dilute the concentrated glucose, often about 1 tablespoon, flooding your system. But at bedtime, This dehydration is particularly devastating because your kidneys need hydration for their overnight detoxification processes. Dark colas add an extra layer of kidney destruction through phosphoric acid. 55 milligrams per can, that's 100% absorbed by your body. Unlike natural phosphorus from food, this synthetic version creates an acidic kidney environment. Now your kidneys have to work overtime to balance things out. Research shows that drinking 2 or more colas daily doubles CKD risk. Here's something most people don't realize. Even diet sodas aren't safe. Research suggests artificially sweetened beverages may alter gut bacteria and reduce kidney filtration over time. Some artificial sweeteners actually increase oxalate levels, raising kidney stone risk just like their sugar-filled counterparts. Energy drinks and sports drinks aren't innocent either. They pack excessive sodium, often over 250 milligrams per serving, plus artificial additives that stress kidneys operating at reduced nighttime capacity. Plus, a single can contains 160 milligrams or more of caffeine. To put that in perspective, health experts recommend no more than 300 to 400 milligrams per day. One can already consumes nearly half of your safe daily limit. Even fruit punches and sweetened teas, which seem healthier, deliver the same kidney-damaging sugar load. The average sweetened iced tea contains 22 grams of sugar per cup, nearly 6 teaspoons of pure glucose that your kidneys must filter. Make it a rule. After 6 to 7 p.m., no sugary drinks. This simple boundary prevents late blood sugar spikes and gives your kidneys the peaceful evening they need for regeneration. Your kidneys can't speak, but if they could, they'd beg you to stop flooding them with liquid candy when they're trying to cleanse and repair. For carbonation cravings, try sparkling water with a squeeze of fresh lemon or lime. You get the fizz without the sugar assault. For sweetness, consider naturally sweet herbal teas like apple cinnamon or vanilla chamomile. These provide comfort and flavor while supporting kidney health instead of sabotaging it. If you absolutely must have something sweet occasionally, choose a small portion earlier in the evening and pair it with protein to slow sugar absorption. But remember, your kidneys prefer clean water to wash them, not syrupy chemicals that force them to work overtime. The choice is yours every evening. Kidney cleansing hydration or kidney damaging sugar bombs. Sweet dreams or dialysis dependency. Choose wisely. Your kidneys are counting on it. 2. Alcoholic drinks. There's something seductive about that evening glass of wine or nightcap whiskey. The way it seems to melt away the day's stress. The ritual of unwinding with a drink in hand. But while alcohol temporarily relaxes your mind, it's quietly launching a devastating attack on your kidneys. Alcohol is a diuretic, which means it forces your kidneys to produce more urine than normal. That might sound like a good thing, more flushing, more cleansing, but it's actually kidney torture. When you drink alcohol before bed, you're creating overnight dehydration when your kidneys need hydration most for their natural detoxification processes. Worse still, alcohol disrupts something called your circadian blood pressure pattern. Healthy people experience a natural 10 to 20% blood pressure drop during sleep. It's called dipping, and it's essential for kidney health. Alcohol prevents this protective dip, creating what doctors call non-dipper blood pressure patterns. Research shows non-dippers have faster kidney function decline and increased protein leakage into urine, both early signs of kidney disease progression. Even moderate bedtime drinking creates these harmful patterns. That single glass of wine with dinner might seem harmless, but consumed within 3 to 4 hours of sleep, it disrupts the delicate overnight repair processes your kidneys depend on. Heavy drinking doubles CKD risk, but even moderate alcohol consumption before bed accelerates kidney aging. The Harvard Health Guidelines specifically advise no more than 1 drink per day for older adults, noting that excessive alcohol increases the risk of high blood pressure and makes the kidneys work harder. But here's what makes bedtime alcohol consumption particularly insidious. It disrupts deep sleep phases. And poor sleep quality increases CKD risk by 86%. If you crave that evening relaxation ritual, try chamomile tea or valerian root tea instead. Both provide genuine calming effects without kidney stress. Warm milk with a dash of cinnamon offers comfort and extra antioxidants. For social situations, sparkling water with fresh lime and mint provides the sophisticated feel of a cocktail without kidney consequences. If you do choose to drink alcohol occasionally, have it with dinner, earlier in the evening, and always accompany it with extra water to minimize dehydration. Remember, people with any stage of CKD or high blood pressure should avoid nightly alcohol entirely. Your kidneys will thank you for choosing herbal relaxation over chemical sedation. 1. Chocolate milk. There's something undeniably comforting about a warm mug of chocolate milk before bed. It feels like childhood wrapped in a hug, innocent, soothing, nostalgic. But that seemingly harmless bedtime treat could be quietly sabotaging everything your kidneys are trying to accomplish while you sleep. Chocolate milk presents a triple threat to kidney health that most people never see coming. First, cocoa powder is loaded with oxalates, compounds that love to bind with calcium and form the sharp, painful crystals we call kidney stones. A rich cup of hot chocolate made with 2 tablespoons of cocoa can deliver a significant oxalate dose, especially when made with almond milk, which is also high in oxalates. But the oxalate problem is just the beginning. Chocolate milk typically contains 20 to 25 grams of sugar per cup, enough to send your blood glucose soaring. Spiking blood sugar at bedtime forces your kidneys to work overtime, filtering excess glucose instead of performing the cellular cleanse they desperately need. This overnight hyperglycemia is particularly dangerous for people with or at risk for diabetes, dehydrating your kidneys. Then there's the dairy component. While milk provides calcium and protein, it also delivers significant phosphorus and can be inflammatory for some people. Kidneys with compromised function struggle to process these concentrated nutrients. Here's what makes bedtime chocolate consumption particularly insidious. Chocolate naturally contains caffeine, not much, but about 5 to 8 milligrams per cup, plus theobromine, compounds that can gently stimulate your system when you should be preparing for a deep sleep. If you're craving that warm, comforting bedtime drink, try carob powder instead. It delivers chocolatey flavor without significant oxalates, caffeine, or kidney stress. Mix a teaspoon of carob powder with warm almond or oat milk for that creamy satisfaction without the kidney consequences. Another option, golden milk made with turmeric, warm plant milk, but avoid almond milk, and a touch of honey. It provides the comfort and warmth you're seeking while actually supporting kidney health through turmeric's anti-inflammatory properties. If you absolutely must have occasional chocolate, choose a small portion and consume it earlier in the evening, at least 3 hours before bed. Pair it with calcium-rich foods like a few crackers with cheese. Calcium in your stomach can bind to oxalates and reduce absorption. But for nightly use, your kidneys are begging you to choose kidney-supporting alternatives over this deceptively sweet kidney stressor. That childhood comfort isn't worth adult dialysis dependency. Medical recommendations and implementation. Here's the truth about protecting your kidneys. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. Small, thoughtful choices made night after night, week after week. The drinks we've shared today aren't magic bullets. They're gentle allies in a long-term partnership with your kidney health. Start simple. Choose one drink that appeals to you most. Maybe it's that warm lemon water because you already keep lemons in the kitchen. Or perhaps chamomile tea feels like a natural fit for your evening routine. Try it consistently for 1 week. Notice how your body responds. How do you sleep? How do you feel in the morning? Your kidneys can't send you a thank you note, but your energy levels will tell the story. Then, maybe add a second option for variety. Rotate between 2 or 3 kidney-supporting drinks based on your mood, the season, or what you have available. This isn't about rigid rules or complicated protocols. Timing matters more than you might think. Stop significant fluid intake 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This prevents midnight bathroom trips that disrupt the deep sleep your kidneys need for repair. But when you do drink something in the evening, aim for 1 to 2 hours before bed. That sweet spot allows your body to absorb the beneficial compounds while ensuring comfortable sleep. Keep your medical team informed about any changes to your routine. Professional guidance becomes essential if you have existing kidney concerns, take medications, or manage conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. These drinks support kidney health. They don't replace medical care. Work with your healthcare providers to incorporate natural remedies safely into your treatment plan. They understand your individual risk factors and can guide you toward the most appropriate choices. Conclusion: we've explored 5 bedtime drinks that support your kidney's natural overnight repair cycle. We've also revealed 3 drinks that sabotage everything your kidneys are trying to accomplish. Each choice matters. Each sip is a vote for kidney health or kidney decline, for independence or dialysis dependency, for peaceful nights or 3 a.m. worry sessions about your health. The beauty lies in the simplicity. No expensive supplements, no complicated timing, no restrictive protocols. Just real ingredients creating real protection while you sleep. Start with 1 drink that feels right. Build a routine that supports your kidney's natural wisdom. Choose consistency over perfection and progress over procrastination. Sweet dreams, healthy kidneys. That's a bedtime story worth living, and it starts tonight with whatever you choose to sip before you sleep. We want to thank you for being here, for listening, for having the courage to embark on this journey of discovering what truly benefits your health. A journey that isn't easy, but is worth more than anything else. Hit the bell icon and turn on all notifications so you never miss a life-saving video. The sooner you spot kidney issues, the more you can do to keep things under control. If you're unsure about your kidney health and haven't been in a good shape recently, check out the video on the screen. Here, we cover all the possible symptoms, helping you spot kidney failure and take action effectively if needed. See you there. Stay informed, stay healthy.